It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the Falcons' sure-handed wide receiver. He's been a quarterback's best friend, nearing 1,300 yards receiving on the year. It's the Falcons and the Bears on
Here's the punter, Trenton Gill, now to do the honors, and off we go here at Soldier Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how did it get on him?
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Ritter's pass completes a Pitts. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Second and 5. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Drake London, his intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw again. He's got his man, Thornton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 35. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
3 and 3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Got to get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 8. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And they have secured that spot in the playoffs, clinching the NFC North Division, in fact. So for the moment, they would be hosting a wild card game in round 1.
And I think it is cause for celebration. Let's not get hung up on the fact that only one team now gets a bye in the first round. Win your division, get to the playoffs, celebrate that. And by the way, they are guaranteed a home game. That's a good way to start the playoffs.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run again here with Gray. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down. And
he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Troy Anderson gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty? When you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. And complete to Drake London. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Back to throw again. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. First and 10, Taylor now. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. After a run of 14-3. Second quarter now, Falcon football. Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Taken at about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
They'll run it now with Gray. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. On the ground, it's Gray. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now Gray. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. On the run, this is Gray. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gray. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. side. It's Gray, and he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
On the set.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught at the 3. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a review just to make sure that they have it.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
19 Tiger. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Gray. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They got to these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Gray. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gray. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And this will be a Bears 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
This is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd down now, it's Gray. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
On first down, Gray.
And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Up the middle they go. Gray. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. But this could be their chance to get back into it. But they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From a yard out.
And the Bears are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the 2nd half now.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the
Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. From the gun, it's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Throw fighting Thornton over the middle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jonathan Taylor, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Now this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here this fourth quarter. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gray. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The Bears on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll run on first down. It's Gray, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Ready, ready. Check white, opposite, green, check pink.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Switch, yellow, line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check one, check white.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are all